I got some secrets that I can't share. It's crazy because I'm not the same brother I was last year.
That's mad.
I told myself it wouldn't be my last tear.
When you got the Lecrae feature, did you expect them to do the UK accent?
In that moment, I ran into it, bro.
Yeah,
Spearheaded, bro. And I got into it and it gave me language to my trauma, bro. I remember that was my first time I fell in love with psychology.
Clark Kent can't get rich off a day job. Little homie made flips off crypto on a night in.
Yeah. He dropped his phone, by the way.
Yo, what's up, welcome back to another episode of the Disruption Podcast. We're here, we've got about an hour 20 or so, maybe more, to entertain you. Like, comment, subscribe, share it around, rate on Spotify. That does good things for us.
Yes, indeed.
Snore the Baghdaddy.
It's Chief Olaso G in the building, baby.
It's your girl Mo Easy.
And I'm very pleased to say we're joined by a guest whose music I genuinely enjoy.
MOBO award winner.
MOBO award winner.
That's
Good
it.
accent still.
When you do podcasts, oftentimes you take what you can get, and with musical artists, you really take what you can get. And it's rare that you get to get someone that you're like, I've already been listening to the music. So I'm very excited to say we're joined by Still Shadey. Thank you for coming through.
Make some
Welcome.
noise.
Thank you for having me, man.
Oh,
It's good. It's a nice space.
Like
Nice
that.
space.
Yeah. Shout out at these studios, man. How you feeling though?
I feel good,
How's
man.
life? Yeah.
I feel good. I give thanks. It's a good season. It's a good time. Yeah. I can't complain, man. I'm good, man.
And you were saying you just came off the back of Scotland trip. Like you're moving, active, yeah?
Yeah, it's been a busy time. I just came back from Edinburgh. I'm working with a really talented artistic director. His name is Vincent. He designs fashion apparel. I'm wearing the brand right now. And yeah, he's a dear friend and business partner. So we're working on some exciting new things.
dope.
And yeah, man, it caused me to have to go to Edinburgh to the cold. But I got my fridge magnet, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you collect fridge magnets as well?
Yeah, bro, I need another fridge still.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're
Traveling.
traveling.
Wow.
Yeah, I love traveling.
Yeah.
That's my
love that.
that's my escape, man. I love traveling, but sometimes it gets weird, bro. Like, you know, like I came from Uganda like last month and the flight got delayed and we had to just stop by Rwanda. And like everyone in the group was stressed, but I was just thinking about that fridge magnet. I said, look, the moment I land in that space,
natural
It didn't
beauty.
go in.
Let me get
bro,
that magnet.
it's tap, bro. Material is great. Like just the flex to say I did that. You know what I mean? But nah, that was beautiful. Yeah, I love traveling.
How do you what's the word here?
Lay it out on
Lay it out, sure, but even because we stopped in Qatar on the way here, stopped in Doha.
Yeah,
but I'm like, I can't get the magnet because I didn't touch road.
Yeah, you have to get out of the airport.
Okay,
You have to get out of the airport. And
That's
you
how
have
I
to get out of
move.
the hotel. So they
Yes.
put us in the hotel.
Yeah.
Got a sight.
Not necessarily at night. I just need to go somewhere, get
Get a meal.
get a meal,
Hear the
see
language?
something, hear the language, say
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Then you're there, get the magnet.
That's the one.
Get the
Across the
magnet.
pond with the same people.
So I stopped when I went Australia. I went to Doha, couldn't get the magnet.
It doesn't make
Then they
sense.
threw me back, and on the way back, they sent us through LA, which was just mad because we're in LA,
Yeah.
and we had to get an Esther to go
Oh, wow.
to get there, which was a plot twist because we had to get an Esther to get into the country in the airport, but we weren't allowed to leave the airport. But we still needed a visa to be in the airport, so that was
the
different.
America makes no sense.
Yeah, it's
anymore.
crazy still.
I can't lie. We had to get an Esther to come here, which makes no sense because we're Commonwealth.
The ETA.
Yeah.
I didn't know you
What's
had to
the
get an
difference?
Esther. What to get to the
Yeah.
UK?
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
started this year or something. Y'all don't rate us like that, man.
No,
Yeah,
man.
We're dad's side of the family.
Yeah.
No,
and
crazy.
honestly, it actually
I don't-
hurt a little bit because I was like, this is
Damn.
easy. This should be so light, That's Big Mommy. We can just come over there. And then
No,
Big
but-
Mommy said, "Nah, you need to pay before you get."
That's
in my
bro.
house."
That's that Buckingham Palace.
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of, bro. Like when I pulled up to Australia, when I feel like it's quite crazy how far we are in miles to the similarities I see.
man.
It's crazy, bro.
Well, I mean, that's a big reason of why we decided to come here and do content. Because of that, we were like, there's actually so many similarities, and if people here can see that, it's like it hopefully does bits.
Yeah.
On
It's
our
literally
end.
just
Yeah.
the distance, bro. Like it was a mind trip. When I landed, I was all like thinking I should be in Japan or something like that.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
my accent, because
I'm gonna need to talk different to help
differently,
them.
but then they're saying stuff. I'm like, oh snap, you're just.
You're the same.
You sound like you're from Newcastle or something. Respectfully,
no,
It's
there's a lot of people.
It just
yeah.
feels like you're just another dialect.
Literally.
But yeah, man. That's
Man,
so
that's where it's
sick.
at, man. All right, let's do these
Yeah,
trade-offs.
we
All
do
right.
these trade-offs. We try to get to know our guests. Obviously, I'll give you a statement. We'll try to guess how you'd answer it. Then
Okay.
you let us know, yeah? All right. You can headline Wireless this year, but you cannot release music for 2 more years after. Taking it,
The
not
way he's
taking it.
looking.
Oh, so I have to tell you?
Yeah, we'll try to guess
we'll
right
figure
now.
it out. Okay, so the next wireless, because yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah, next year.
Next year in wireless.
Yeah,
They
headline.
can't
So,
release
like, and we
music.
won't drag it. We won't say, like, you know, the number one. Like, it might go Still Shadey and then Stormzy closes the night.
But I can't perform.
But then 2
more.
years. No, you can't release music for 2 years after that.
Okay, bet. What are you lot saying?
Could be a good hibernation period to really get together his craft, but I'm not sure.
I want to say no because I only just today I was looking through after an album drop. You still gave a bag of singles. I said this man loves to drop. Just loves to drop. So I don't think you'll be able to. So I don't know.
I think you'll say yes because the bag is crazy.
I hope
Nice.
so.
Yeah, you would hope so.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then
you hear interesting stuff about why.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah, to be honest, you hear about every festival.
Yeah.
So this person
Yeah.
didn't get paid, that person didn't get. Yeah. Definitely. True.
Are you saying also maybe?
And then
just
you
the
can
eyes?
Hypothetically, the bag's
perform.
crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can still perform for the next 2 years. You can't drop anything new. So hopefully people don't get sick of it. But
It's a very good it's a good scenario still. You
Yeah, what do you
What's your
think?
I'll take it still.
You'll take the one.
In this season I'm in, purely a hybrid of all your responses. Like I drop.
Yeah.
Give me a reason to just
yeah,
kind of not
Relax,
drop
yeah.
as much.
yeah.
And if
Create
if it makes sense for me, I'm making that a spectacle performance, almost like I'm gonna see you in 2 years.
Of course.
Kind of
Yeah.
performance. And like in this season now, without saying too much, like, you know,
Soon come, huh?
Yeah.
like I'm open to it's bigger than me. It's bigger than music. I'm always gonna create. I'm allowed to still go studio.
Yeah.
All right. I don't need to
An
drop the
artist is an
album.
artist.
Yeah.
And 2 years is like,
He's like standing in.
2 years for the
For most,
average
a lot of
artist.
people, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Okay, all
I
right,
hear it,
good.
I hear it.
Wireless, don't get no fun.
Pay him when you do.
You get me?
All right, you get a Stormzy feature, but he absolutely washes you, and nobody talks about your part of the record. But you know he's gonna do streaming numbers, you know.
You go first.
Ooh. Okay, I don't think you're too far from naturally getting a feature of that caliber, and I think you love to spit bars. So I don't think you would like to be washed on a record.
I concur to the aforementioned statement. To be washed, no. I don't think you survive. and live
That
with
term "wash" is crazy.
Yeah,
as
I
well.
was
Like,
gonna say hard.
I'm saying he goes first verse, you go second verse, everyone skips it halfway. Like it's that one of those ones.
And
people are talking about it.
yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Oh,
like,
you see what Stormzy
That
did?
Stormzy
And
reference.
you know what Stormzy loves to do as well? He does a little harmonized outro too.
Yeah.
So he's already done his verse.
He
but
literally,
then-
the song is over.
Yeah, but then he comes back on the little outro thing. So they skip your verse and run back to the Stormzy outro.
Can I say it's not? They skip it not because it's bad, but because Stormzy
Because the
is
good
better.
part is done.
The good part of the song is over.
Good, but that's good content.
Yeah.
Nah, he's adding sugar to the hypothetical.
That's crazy
Yeah.
still. That's crazy still.
What? Yeah.
Yeah, the wash thing is throwing me still. The whole wash, cause to be honest, I'm not prideful enough to think if someone contextually spam me on a verse, that I need to not release. That's insecurity.
Yeah, of
Like,
course.
I kind of want the
Yeah.
featuring artist
Yeah.
to perform.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why I'm a pig.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I want it to
Yeah,
perform. But
yeah.
to then, if it has a negative impact on now, potentially
Yeah.
people are saying you got washed. If that's a serving energy in the conversation, then
Oh,
that's a bit
horrible.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's a bit crazy. And also that's a big feature, bro. We gotta do it right.
You gotta step up.
So if there's a couple songs and I'm thinking, yo, this song's gonna be a wash, then nah, that's crazy still.
I respect that. 100%.
Shout out Storms though, man.
Yeah. Are you independent?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. All right. Now, in this scenario, you're signed to a label.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Album goes #1 in the UK charts. album, not just a single. Yeah. But the label cashes in 100% of the check.
So what did I get? Just a
You got successful records.
The
got
number
plaque.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then whatever comes from that, maybe.
Yeah.
Late night with so all those, those kind of slots that you get once you have a number.
Okay, so there is a spillover
Yeah.
effect. There's an opportunity benefit.
But every dollar from the album directly to the label.
Fully label album. Yeah. Wow.
And you guys are just saying, yo, Shady, if you create this album, and it was guaranteed go number one, but
Because they're gonna put the
label's gonna
marketing
get that.
budget.
They make the marketing budget made it a number one.
Yeah.
Ooh, no. Oh, you saying no? Marketing budget didn't make it number one. It's respected and loved by the city, but
Yeah.
But they're recouping all the bread. Yeah, they're taking all the bread.
So
from
could
the
I have
album.
got it to number one without a label contextually?
I'm gonna say
we
no.
don't know. Yeah. In this case, the label did something to get that 100%.
Yep.
They did their job. Unusual, but they did their job.
Okay, what you lot think?
Because I'm thinking you can get money other ways from this, because now you're a household name. Everybody's like, this album was great. Everyone wants to get you as a feature. So I think you'll take it. I would just say.
Yeah, because man shall not live on bread alone.
Preach that.
So I think you will say, let me expand the mission. Let's let these ears hear this.
I say the same.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts. Just that beautiful word of the season I'm in is leverage. I love that word. It's an important phenomenon in this industry we're in. So if I can look at a deal and say this can leverage for something else, then why not? 100%.
Yeah. All right, last one. You can pass down your talent to one family member, but you lose it all in the process.
Oh, that's deep, man. Will I do it? Or who would I?
Yeah. Would you do it? What are we saying?
Right now.
Yeah.
I got work to do.
I was
Damn,
gonna
like,
say, surely not.
got time to go, but that's deep, man.
I was gonna say no.
Yeah, I won't say no.
Gifts of God are not. They're not taken back.
All of us. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I think you want to run your race first.
Damn, yeah, like I don't think they even want it. Like now, a family member, I'm thinking maybe my kids, so my daughter, maybe then if she needs it,
But in time.
yeah, in time, that's crazy, But that's insightful question.
Oh my day.
Who writes these, bro? Damn,
It's a collaborative effort, though.
Yeah.
But he's
No
he's-
chat
he's-
GBT, no.
Sometimes it helps me.
Yeah.
When I don't know
Yeah.
what I want to ask the guest.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
when it's something like this, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. That's dope.
Sure.
What I guess then, let's get into your story. I came across you first in 2021 with the Heaven Drill remix,
Okay.
and I genuinely at first I was like, oh, this might be a little. Even as a Christian,
Yeah.
I will often go like outside of the Christian rappers that I trust.
Yeah.
He said that I trust.
Trust in terms of making good music.
Okay.
I'm often like apprehensive,
Okay.
and I was like, I don't know. And then I was like, this is really.
Yeah.
And I saw Melvillus was on it.
Yeah,
So and I'd already been listening to him a little bit. So I was like, okay, let me trust it. Really good. Still in rotation to this day.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's a lot.
When does rapping start for you? When does music start for you? What was life growing up that led to music?
I mean, and just on that Heaven Drill remix, that's a good place. That's a good entry point. Yeah, man. I would say Heaven, the original, was a career defining moment for me. 2018 came on. It was a part of the album in 2019. Still Shining. And yeah, that was a special moment. So yeah, that's a good point. The question: when did it start?
Yeah,
man,
when
what
does
was-
music start?
Origin.
I was always in writing. It's funny. I was doing a blog interview this morning, and they asked a similar question, and I found out I was telling them about my older siblings. So I'm 1 out of 6, middle child.
That's
6
Nigerian,
kids.
man.
Yeah, bro. Old school Nigerian.
Old school Nigerian, yeah.
Nigerians, we're not cooking as much.
Not like that no more, man.
expensive
Yeah.
still.
Not that many yams and nothing on the pot.
Yeah, but Pops had some drive. So yeah, I was the middle child, so 6 kids, 10 years. I was born on the 5th year. But I got 3 older siblings, 2 brothers and 1 sister older than me. And they all rapped as well, bro.
Oh, wow.
Like, my sister was cold. Like,
Yeah, right.
like, they were all barring, and like I was saying it, like in the kind of half-term holidays, school break kind of vibe, we used to be like that was our fun. We used to do like ciphers, like battling out.
That's
like,
sick.
like
With the
everyone's
siblings?
going in.
Yeah.
So I was like, for a long time, I was, Luke is the one that actually took it seriously and started getting paid from it. Like, but because none of them rap anymore. But yeah, it's quite
You
dope.
said I'm the one that.
I took it seriously. I mean, which is dope because I have my older brothers had to copy what I saw them doing this. I had to copy what I saw, and it's just this concept of everything I was perceiving as a young child. They just were experimenting, but me, I was gaining language from just how they would behave, and it was crazy because, unfortunately, even the negative things they would do, I saw that as the standard. So I adopted it very clinically growing up. And it's funny because when I think back now on my journey, a lot of who I am foundationally was built from just the mistakes and the actions of my older siblings. So yeah, big up older siblings because they are the test subject in many ways, man. They go through it and they're responsible. You get me?
I'm one of them.
Yeah, but rap was one of the blessings. So I've been rapping early. Yeah, man, I've been rapping early. Probably first official song at 13. Yeah, thought I could actually do something with it, like as a career. Maybe 17. But yeah, a real artist, like Still Shadey, knowing my purpose. That was a late growth. I was like 19. Yeah.
Nigerian, both parents Nigerian, right? Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
Nigerian parents.
Yeah.
4 of their children. Already doing up this rapping and how? What's that like in the household?
The conversation between parents. Why did we come here?
I mean, it was an escape. It was fun. We didn't have the most like material tools and outlets to express. So a lot of what we were up to in the house was just creative. So to their perspective, it wasn't concerning. It was just like kids being kids. Like, why are you shouting upstairs? Like, someone said a bar. Like, we're going.
Because you're screaming.
Like I say, like it's just vibes. No one, as I said, really started to create an outlet where there's opportunities now, and mum is getting offered to come to here. We're like, what? That started with me. Which is a blessing because obviously they got to see how far that could go.
I was gonna say, for you and your siblings then during that time, what or who were the influences for you guys
musically?
That's
a good question. It's weird. I think the biggest like what's the word, like black hole, the moment I went into a black hole of music absorbing it was when my brother gave me my older brother gave me his iPod. And I remember he went off, I think, to uni, and I just had I was just listening to it. And on that iPod, there was J. Cole, Friday Night Lights. So that was when I really got in.
I have so many friends that's what their older brother was putting them onto.
That was real. But then there was also like some UK rappers like Benny Banks, Young Mad B. Like there was just these real like underground rappers, K Coke, that a lot of people didn't know. There was Skepta. But and then obviously 50 Cent, Get Rich Die Trying. Like there was an amalgamation of a lot of different things, and that was really insightful because it was kind of like I was the 14, 13-year-old listening to watching the 18+ movies in the back of the living room. But I wasn't really supposed to, because he's just giving me this iPod. It's not really deep. Snap! All of this is on it, but it was really. Because there was tracks like, it's not Wet Dreams and stuff but I was just like, taking this all in. And J. Cole is a poet, he's a storyteller.
So you're a young kid that's getting pictures even painted, thinking this is a whole new world.
Another one is Nas as well. I was a serious Nas Nas fan. Like even like again, my brother leaving his PS3 in my house and then having all the songs already downloaded on the PlayStation. Now I'm listening to God's Son, and I'm just and that's how my little brother, who I was bunk bed with, he's just again like a fly on the wall. bro, that was it for me at that time. Like for me, storytelling was rap. Like that's how you communicate.
Yeah.
You get me?
My mind was blown when I heard Rewind.
Yeah,
That was the bullet goes back in the gun.
Yeah.
It's just like
And I didn't even get that stuff at the same time. It was going a lot
Yeah.
going in my head.
It's music.
But it was man. Yeah, bro.
Growing up with 5 siblings, though, man.
Yeah,
all from the same 2 parents, correct?
correct. Correct.
Dark times, no? Isn't that World War scenes?
Yeah. Your World War is a good
Survival of
word.
the fittest.
You know what I mean? Survival of the fittest.
4 boys, 2 girls,
And
2
being in the
girls
middle.
in between
Literally.
the 4 boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's personality. I could write a book on siblinghood. I actually probably would if I had the capacity. It is so interesting. Little, like, it's younger sibling syndrome, older sibling syndrome, middle child syndrome. Like it's a beautiful thing. And we're good. We're good, tight knit family.
That's good.
But yeah, bro, everyone's had a swing out with everyone.
Yeah.
It's like who's going
Natural,
today? Like,
natural.
like, it's a movie, bro.
It's
crazy.
But yeah, man, gotta love the family.
You said the good things influence you from them, the bad things. What was the bad things, and where did it kind of lead?
Yeah.
So how bad was it even?
Oh yeah, you know, I'm quite transparent about my history, my journey. Raised in South London.
Okay.
You know,
Raised in like Croydon area.
Croydon area, South London, Croydon. You know, that's where I've been. I was actually born in Brixton, but moved to Croydon when I was like 3 years old.
Jumping in both areas. Huh?
Yeah, and it's man, it was a colourful background, man. You know, street violence, you know, knife crime. I've been a victim to that reality. Yeah, man, like that was where passion and emotions like anger really began to express itself in the community I was based in. You know, when young people are experiencing very infant levels of rage and confusion and anger, there should be safe environments where they can navigate that in their household. And unfortunately, both because of the separation of understanding and communication from my parents, who were first generational Nigerians, and then also just a crowded household, a lot of that misunderstood child found himself having to escape into the immediate community, which were glamorizing rage and then beginning to become the fuel to that fire, to then when misunderstood became angry and prideful and that
Everything
found me
destructive.
that found me in places.
That's so crazy because like back home right now, it's literally recently it's in a very similar spot, and it's like
In
that
Australia,
kind of
Melbourne.
Melbourne specifically.
like it's been very like a very difficult week this last week.
Really?
Like
Okay.
a lot has happened, and it's like when I hear you describe it, it's like it really is probably exactly what's going on for
That's what I
these
was
young
thinking as
people.
well.
Confusion and anger, and when at age where you don't know and you don't have tools to navigate these things, and no one's home to talk about it, and
How did you then navigate that then? Like, sure, you end up in the colorful experiences and things you're confronted with, but then, okay, how do you end up navigating that?
What, now or back then?
Back then.
I mean, by hurting people, and hurting myself. You know the saying, hurt people.
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking these bottled emotions that I don't know how to communicate, and it's coming out in very unhealthy ways. So, you know, through money making and, you know, just being young and dumb, bro. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, I saw I saw the brink of it. Don't want to necessarily fall into that place of thoughts now, but yeah, man, I give thanks that I'm here wearing a red hoodie, bro, like feeling nice and bright.
It's cozy, right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, just not everyday black.
Black and Dali and black Air Force Ones,
A
man.
lot of people are wondering, like, bro, how the boy fitted today? Like, 'cause, yeah, that's what it was. Like, symbolically, there's nothing wrong with wearing black, but it was a really dark place. But God,
It's like identity almost.
you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
don't want to be seen. You just want to blend in. That's kind of what Shady was to the misunderstood version of me. It was just being don't trust and just get it done. So yeah, bro, it's crazy because you don't really know how to navigate that space when you're there. But my mum used to say it, you know, if you don't hear, you will feel. And consequential thinking is a powerful thing.
Yes.
For whatever's going on in Melbourne, I think there is a cohort of individuals that need to just feel consequence. They need to learn the hard way, and then if it's done in a healthy enough way, in terms of not reacting and further things happen, it can create a ripple effect in that environment where other people can learn. You know what I mean?
This is not what,
Yeah.
Because I think I hear that a lot from people who have had like rough experiences when it comes to that and growing up, and it's like, especially I hear stuff from UK, US, and people are talking about like it took this moment, you know what I mean? It took this event, this like one crazy thing, and then
like I remember being like 16, and you know, rest in peace, Fico, a very bright, clean-hearted young man that was killed by a knife crime, age 17. And I remember we were in the funeral, and like there was just it was one of those funerals that, bro, like 80-90% of the room is young people, like finally being humbled enough to do my school tie.
Like, why should this be happening? Man.
And I remember in that moment there was that comprehension of, oh, something's happened here. And it wasn't it was a violent death, of course, but it wasn't like gang rivalry. It was like the perpetrator had mental health, and it was over a female, and that was enough for us to say, this is the consequence. But it doesn't necessarily make us react to just want to go and hurt someone. It's enough to look inside and say, yo, this is real now. What are we gonna do? And I wish there was facilitators that were healthy enough to help the young people navigate that. I didn't do no counselling, and neither did my people. So it wasn't enough for us to then go the other way. Unfortunately, that was just a stepping stone into what was going to be another 6-7 years of more violence. However, I recall that moment like others, and I say, yo, these are the consequential thinking moments where if I had someone that was intentional enough, that could have been the beginning of a better me from then, you know. Sailor.
I don't want to fast forward too far now, but you were, I forgot the name of the organization now. Meant for, yes.
That's right, man.
The director, right?
Yeah. I'm a director for the past 3 years. So it's a mentoring charity based in Croydon. I know you're a community organizer.
Yes, I'm a community organization. So I mean, obviously, clearly your backstory and your upbringing is what pushes you into that. But I guess why specifically that type of outworking as a charity, and what position what position do you see it playing in these young people's lives and the changes you're seeing?
I just deeply believe profoundly in mentorship. I just think it's the gateway to success. Everyone needs a mentor, you know, in every avenue of their lives. I just believe in it. It's just facts. If you want to step up in another trajectory, you need someone that's walked that to help you get there. So I just believe in it. So when there was a organization that was doing exactly that, seasoned men and women that were giving their time to intentionally one-to-one care for a younger person, I was already backing that. So I started as an ambassador. Like, I was just someone that was just singing their praises, you know, championing the work they do because they're from Croydon. But weird things happen. Director steps down, and I'm just giving my energy and passion, and some weird way I find myself being a director. You get me?
Makes sense.
I love it.
You get me? Which is God's
God's hand over it.
God's hand, you know. So man, that's a big part of my world in this current day.
And I think what's special about it is like you hear so many people that have had these type of experiences have made their way out of these experiences. And at the end of the day, I also want to give people like grace, because stuff is tough to go through, right? But people have experiences, get through them, but then there's almost no inkling or no like part of them that feels like, okay, and I need to make sure that other people can do this quicker. You know what I mean? Or other people the pathway to get out of these issues and cycles is quicker. They're just like, I'm out, and thank God for that. And leaving it at that. But I wonder, like, how come? What was it for you that made you think that this is what I need to also do for people? And if you can look into someone else's mind, why do you think others don't try to do that for people?
Yeah, that's a question, you know.
Yeah.
It's weird, like segueing a little, bro. Have you ever? I don't know. I'm really big in like business, financial investment. Like I got a family to feed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love stocks, shares. Like I love that stuff. But I don't know if you've ever. I don't know where you guys are at your financial journeys, but I don't know if you've ever like had such a raw belief, common sense, logic in a topic, and then you've tried to break it down to someone, and they're like, "Yeah, man, I'm gonna check that out."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Bro, like, what's?"
Are
like,
you not
not
losing
really-
your
Have
mind
you
as
not
well?
locked in, like,
You want to make money with
You
it.
don't want to
Yeah.
make money, like it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like
Yeah.
there's real schemes, like
Yeah.
that they just, you know, it's
I'm
right
sure
in
you
front of
1 and 1 is 2.
Yeah, bro, and
I'm
like,
gonna say maybe.
and that's how I feel like I see that to your question around, you know, like giving back, like,
Yeah.
bro, like you've come somewhere, like you've had someone see you and empower you through time and intentionality that's got you to where you are. Surely you now see the blueprint of how others can do the same. And for me, it's not even like a survivor's guilt or something. I just think it's just common sense. Lived like
No pun.
I think it's common sense. You know why as well? Because like business developing, I do a lot of business developing as well, and like I talk to like leaders, directors, and I talk to them a lot about lived experience approach. Like I think the best leaders have lived experience. Like I just think if you have staff that have actually encountered like personal experiences towards any sort of work, you bring them up and you give them the spotlight to help
Platform,
educate others. It's just simple. So I think like I am also quite called, and if I am qualified in this area because I've lived
You've
it.
been through that, yeah.
So if you have lived experience, like if you know how to tie your shoelace because you were the guy that once upon a time struggled in your hands and now you're tying them proficiently, you have a viable reason to now go back and actually make a business out of it.
That's it.
Yeah, we're not gonna now platform the guy that's using Velcro.
Let's talk about it. Like, I think it's as simple as that. Like, so, and there's so many credible people that are still running around chasing purpose that they saw on TikTok when they actually can look in the mirror and see that they have actually viable tools through their experiences. And I just think they should be the ones at the forefront rising up these young people today.
That's dope.
Man.
I think clearly then there was definitely a turning point from that. You mentioned that version. I forgot the term you used, but that version of Shady to now, who's the mentor, director, and and you're in this space, in this the business man, the mentor in this way,
Man of God.
man of God, family man. Yo, it's very it's black and white. Yeah. What was that turning point then,
bro? I don't even want to box that and say it was a turning point.
Right.
My
Journey.
response is probably cogs are just turning, bro.
Yeah.
Like I think there's so many different like things that happened, and I think to not even long it out, I just think I'm just open and willing to change, bro. I love the concept of the growth mindset, bro. Like you gotta grow, you gotta develop, and I think there's different reasons. My girl, my wife, who's a psychologist, I remember one of the earliest date nights we had. It wasn't even a date night. It was like we went out for lunch. It was a brunch, and she brought this book that she was reading for one of her courses. It was called The Spirit-Filled Mindset, and it was from an author called John Leahy, I believe. And it talks about the different personalities of individuals, like a sanguine and all of these different ones. And then he was basically just sharing the strengths and the weaknesses of each, and he was saying that this is how you can apply the Holy Spirit to be spirit-filled in these psychological mindsets. And the concept of that is when she started talking about this stuff, I remember that was my first time I fell in love with psychology. Like just the way she was breaking it down. Like I love psychology a bit too much now. But I was
when
never
you get
that
into something because the girl you like
I was
is
just
just
like,
you love nature.
but in that moment, I ran into it, bro. Spearheaded, bro. And I got into it, and it gave me language to my trauma, bro. And then I became skilled, and then I got invited to talk somewhere, and I was saying some stuff that I learnt from a book.
Yeah,
I
had no business knowing, man. You just got there.
and I was like, yo, this is a pattern. And then I just ran with it, bro. Like, and now I'm just, you get me? I say yes to things a lot.
Thank you for saying yes to this.
I saying yes, you know what I mean? I'm big on partnership and relationships. So I think even my life, I see it as any room that you're in, they have a potential to change your life. You get me? I talk about the art of handshakes as well. Like I teach my young mentees how to shake a hand.
Yeah, not flimsy,
Yeah.
dead.
Be strong.
I'll be messing.
Real,
Passion. I'll look, you almost messed up the dap up when I saw that. Like, 'cause I was like, is it the bringing or?
yeah.
It was cool though. It was cool.
Yeah, it was nice,
and then I rectified after, but I was like, I know sometimes with a handshake,
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just don't come in.
No, yeah. We
I'll
can
come
talk
strong
about it
enough.
still.
I don't come in strong enough.
Peep
Man.
the Donald Trump handshake.
With the pull in?
Turn the hand and pull in, so that he has. It's such a weird psychology again, but it's like.
Yeah.
So then it looks like he's always got the power in the situation.
He'll put his hand over and then a little young pull in as well.
Crazy. Yeah, I don't dip into the. I'm just mainly just trying to make sure you're remembered.
Yeah.
Just
Present
let your
confidence.
creative connect.
Yeah.
100%. And just make sure that you're even greeting someone in the first place. I think that's the main thing. I made a joke about networking meetings, like how you're either going to a network to eat sandwiches or shake some hands. You know what I mean? Like,
Which one do you want to do?
yeah,
man?
which one do you want to do? Like,
Because sometimes you might be remembered as the guy that came.
That
and
was
ate
eating
sandwiches sitting in the corner.
bro.
That's bad.
Bro, networking meetings, there's something needs to pattern, bro.
Yeah, we need to change it up. We have another co-host on this. He hates networking meetings so much.
Yeah.
Because he loves to network, but he hates the way that the meetings are set up because in his mind he goes, I'm seeing the people that I saw at the last networking meeting.
No,
People have
I
access
beg
to
you,
it.
So I have 80% of the people here. I have their number in my phone.
He said,
Why do I
beg
need
you,
to
let
be?
something
Yeah,
change.
He's in the wrong network.
Because
Because you know what's crazy though, bro? There's like, it's so funny because I believe that mindset of like, bro, like why am I here?
Yeah.
But then sometimes I just hear about some mad event. I'm like, what? That be happening?
Yeah.
Like, bro, there's meetings. Like, not even those corny ones where you're just there and everyone's just introducing their business. Like, there's just things happening where people are patterning. We're
Yeah,
networking
for
right
sure.
now. Like, this is exclusive.
Yeah.
So I think it's rare, man. I think it's just going out and being intentional. So, bro, I don't know. Sometimes I sit down, I'm like, how the hell did I get here, bro? But I just think compared to some of the mandem that I ran with, you know, back in the day, I was just willing to grow, bro.
Yeah. I really like what you were saying with the I've never heard the phrase, but it's definitely what I've always thought of. It's consequential thinking. That is the most logical way to live your life. Like, if I do this, what are the knock-on effects?
Because that's positive or negative knock-on effects as well. Like
100%.
consequence.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing.
We think
Consequence
it's
is
a bad.
exactly. Consequence is just the result of something.
love
Right?
it,
So
bro.
what
Yeah.
result are you
Come on,
aiming
man.
for here?
Yeah,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And it gives you language again.
Exactly.
So like after consequential thinking is sign and indicators.
Yeah, what's this book, man?
Trying to get a copy.
It's just like so again. Well, I see that in terms of presentation style. So if you have lived experience, you've got the scar. You can tell the story. You can then say, hey, these are the scars. This it hurt. This was the consequences. You don't need to do this too. But hey, now here are the signs and indicators so that you don't actually get burnt. And then that's like, tell us the signs and indicators. And like, you can get good money from just actually educating someone in that. So I feel like, there's just so much language. I love that.
Sure.
Like, you can gain a lot of language from your pain, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you grow up in church?
Yes.
This is about to be my question.
Same.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, my dad was a pastor.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my dad
Okay.
pastor's kid.
My dad is a pastor. Yeah, 100%. It's kind of why there was such a strange navigation with my whole Christianity as a child. Challenged relationship with my dad. Just led to me being everything as distant to the church as humanly possible. However, the seeds were sown. The seeds were sown. Yeah.
on saying that, right? Yeah, with the seeds being sown, like obviously, even for myself, I speak about how I've been around stuff. Never partaken myself, but man, some friends with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As well as just seeing things that it's like, this is crazy. Like there's, you know, when you have those images that are just stuck in your head kind of thing, it's just like, this is mad. Yeah. But it's the thing of the seeds being sown and train up a child in the way they should go, and when they're older, they won't depart from, you know? And it's like, that I've seen through and through in my life. But growing up in the midst and in amongst all this stuff, there is those moments where it's like, man, that conviction would just come and hit you like a truck. Yeah. In moments and in things that you're maybe in and a part of. Like, was that a constant struggle for you of like, man, damn, this is the way I've been raised. This is what my dad is talking about every Sunday, every day. Yeah. But yet, this is what I'm doing. And like, what's that internal warfare battle like?
Yeah, and I have a lot of theological conversations with my brothers and people around me where I kind of consider like, was that conviction? Was that consequential thinking? Like, it is an interesting one. I'm still open towards the thought because I'm at a place now, I probably sit with like, bro, I got saved 2016, 4th of December. Wow. Like all of those days I was being trained up. Like I actually don't think I had a conviction. I think I had like
respect.
Or even more simply, bro, I flopped, like I messed up. Like, I'm in the nick, I'm in the cell, and I'm like, I might go down for something. I'm like, what did I do wrong? I don't know if that was the Holy Spirit saying. And in my ignorance, my boy, like I would go to God in my language that I knew at that time and say, if you get me out of this jam, I'll never do it again. But I don't think that was reverence. I don't think that was revelation. I don't think that was conviction. I think that was just being desperate. Because what I see as conviction now is that I have. I'm accountable to something that I have accepted to be true, and I hold on to that. So anytime I waver from that, I am being convicted in my spirit to know this is not what I'm supposed to do. I don't think when I got out of the cell in Amsterdam, when I got nicked, and I got back to London, I was like, okay, now I'm back. Let me go back to something that I know to be true. I didn't know what truth was. You know what I mean? Now I know what truth is. And I think that's where, again, understanding and truth comes in, language comes in. For me now, I'm training my daughter to make sure she knows truth. I think she needs, that's a part of the training. I don't think I knew truth like that. I knew a lot of like rules and stuff,
regulations,
but it's still an interesting one, man.
That's
ring fence.
Funny because when I speak to my dad, like he grew up in a Catholic household.
Got you.
In Iraq in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and he came to, I guess it's a weird one because like I still view Catholics as Christians, but I know that there's obviously the theological things that sometimes you're like, I don't know about that one, but. For him, I guess, migrates to New Zealand, whatnot. Mid-90s, he kind of comes to what we would typically call a Christian faith, right? Yeah. And he goes like, those years of whatever it really was, of attending church here and there and whatnot, is like, it all played a role in my idea that I should have a fear of God. You know, not that I necessarily had a fear of God, it's just I should. And it's like that, and he's like, again, it's that same thing. It's like, I don't know if that was a seed planted or if like, whatever it was, but it's like, God worked it all into this story that is now. It's interesting. Like you don't, like this whole thing is a journey and you don't know what is that whole turning point which I don't even stress about at the point where I'm at now. It's just, I know where I'm at. I'm thank God I'm here.
Literally, it's like this is more important that I'm here right now than trying to
so although I say 4th of December 2016, which was my moment of like Eureka. Transition, like I often think, when was, you know what I mean? So, man.
Love that.
Coming to that position and being in terms of where you are now, and then I assume still having relationships also with like some of the friends. and you know,
naturally
people that exactly right, and people that maybe haven't come to that same type of mindset and understanding of truth and whatnot. What's that tension? look like? And honestly,
If there
probably
is,
presently still look like too. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's been a while now, man, since 2016. So there were growing pains. I would say very early on. Definitely early on. When I say early on, it still took some time, but because I would say one of my realest struggle was my friends.
Yeah.
Like I definitely grieved the loss of some of my closest people. Yeah, man, that one there was tough.
That's hard.
But yeah, like I got a good community. I got a good community, man, and yeah, it's like I don't really know what to say. Like it happens. It happens, man.
Did anybody from that community follow a similar life to you that you kind of rekindled?
Yeah, definitely. Like when I think of my closest dogs, though, like when I think of my unit, like, nah, not man. Yeah,
that's tough.
Nah.
Yeah, that would hurt.
That is crazy.
My close dog, like my mum knew them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like that was tough. So but people that I ran with, people from people that know me, like there's still people that are on their journey. Like there's a few that are on their journey now, and also we're at an age now where, brother, whether you believe and love God or not, you need to grow up.
This is beyond now.
Because that's the other thing. Like,
we need you to contribute to society.
Understand, I can't be on road.
You get me?
I got a kid.
You get me? You get me? Like, not everyone I run with is particularly like saved, but like. You know, but people have a standard. They have an outlook of life. We don't. They can sit in my car. And I don't think if police pull me.
Right,
peace, prosperity. That's where we're at.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. My life's expensive now.
Yeah, man. Let's just rejoice and be merry, please. Small.
Crazy, bro. Trust me, man.
Where do we want to go? I want to talk Glorious News.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. Let's talk music,
I genuinely really enjoyed the album.
But I kind of want to talk Caterpillar, though, man.
Caterpillar? Jeez. I mean, when you think of heaven and blessing, like, I said, when I said good entry point, like, that was after, like, literally Heaven dropped as a single, and then it was obviously a part of How to Kill a Caterpillar. That is actually the changing point. Like, that season, bro.
Dude, I remember.
Yeah. Oh, come on. It's probably not. We don't talk. I don't even.
Unbelievable song, man.
Thank you, brother, man. Thank you, man.
You know, from the production,
Shout out Sampa, man.
From the production, I like even the shout out within the song.
Come on.
From the production, the way the beat, there's a part in the song where the beat also emphasizes the bars that you're doing.
Yeah, bro, when I remember those chings, it's the second one, and there's kind of a stab on
that part right there,
yeah.
And then obviously the motifs and the words that you're talking about, and even as a song, that song is really talking about your journey. That song is truly talking about. I remember this is what we was doing, and here we are now. Yeah. When you're writing a song like that, that's flow state, isn't it?
Yeah, it's flow state.
That you're really
we got the topic matter. I'm remembering. And I remember a big bulk of that. A big bulk of that song was written probably on a long train journey somewhere. Right. Wow. Like where I was like, I got the top line kind of figured out, but I'm gonna come back to the studio next week. I gotta write this. Oh, I'm on a train, long journey, headphones in. That's
exactly what I'm picturing. Right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It truly is just it. When we talk about you trying to tell a story, and I think you do this all the time, but that really is just painting everything, and it just contextualizes you and what you're about very, very well. That's because you go from past to, I guess, even speaking towards future, but then even just present as well. Like it actually covers that journey. I'm like, I don't even know if you talk about that song enough, man.
Said doesn't perform it.
Yeah, I mean that's the danger of being such a I'm always dropping.
Yeah,
man. And I know that to be true. That I know that like things need to things need to marinate as well. Like, but yeah, it did what it did. Yeah, bro, it's tough, man. It's tough because like there's too much music.
Music up for me.
Music got to drop, man. But when I hear stories like you sharing that experience, those bless my heart because it went to where it needs to go. And it's always a blessing to see those particular, like I'll be at shows and like a fan can like say like perform Last Breath. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm not, bro, I don't got that one load.
Love on the USB, bro.
But love though, you get me, and it's like, yeah, like, but yeah, I'll probably drive home to How to Kill a Caterpillar.
Yeah, nah, that's an album, man.
Yeah, I'll probably drive home to that, man. Yeah, man.
All right, fine, I did my little part. I got my, go.
I guess Glorious News, why the name? And I specifically asked that just because I think normally in Christian spaces we get used to hearing the idea of gospel good news.
Yeah.
Why Glorious News?
Yeah, it's a good question. I was working on this album, like the oldest song on the album was 3 years old. That was
Which
Mirror
one?
Mirror.
Okay.
Song.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a long time of me living life.
Yeah.
Like even though I was dropping in between stuff, like I was working on this album, like significantly for a good 11 months.
Yeah.
Like the last 11 months was like I was in the studio with RP and Sampart every Wednesday from 5 to 12 a.m.
Wow.
Like we would work. It was a job. Yeah. But for 11 months. But yeah, I think the meaning but in simple is you see the theme of like newspapers. I was telling my story. Yeah. And that was the good, the bad and the ugly. Similar to how you read newspapers. You pick it up, you don't know what you're gonna read. It's all the headlines. And I felt like that was what the song was representing. It was a headline of my life and the things I saw through my life in some of the experiences I was around. And then when it came to the late end of wrapping it up, it was evident that through all of these themes, both literally and mean psychologically knowing that God was threaded throughout it. And I really wanted the title to celebrate that, but I wasn't gonna hide behind the fact that this was my story. So I wasn't gonna call it good news because it's not good news. It's not necessarily the message of salvation. It's not. However, you're gonna see God and in his glory celebrated throughout. And I wanted people to understand that. So the top song, Glorious, it's just me really just how long,
I loved it.
How far was the road? It was lengthy. Praying that the tank will go empty. It's glorious. I was saying my story, but I'm giving it all back to him. And I wanted that to be the difference between my newspaper and any other newspaper you pick up on the day.
Now you need to ask artists about their music, man, because now it starts to add all the sugar for you.
So now obviously Glorious opening track. Second track is Dead Heroes. Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Now I think I actually had read something. I don't know if it was a Rapzilla thing or something where, and that's why it actually put me onto. I want to check out this album when it had dropped. There said something about you know, this album's dropped and he's mentioned scandals like Ravi Zacharias, right? Yeah. And
it's crazy because I don't think I even saw that.
I remember seeing it somewhere. It might have not been Rapzilla, but I remember seeing this somewhere. Yeah. And so I guess I pop it in, like I play the track, and first line is, "How do you feel that your heroes all dying?" Right, and then a bit later on, it's funny but it's sad. Where it's thought he was a family guy, but he's more of a quagmire. Right, and I think for me, that is my favorite song on the album. Yeah. It's because that 2020 to 2022 period, the amount of heroes that just died for me. And I think to this day, I have, what's the word? Reservations around leaders, mega church leaders, pastors, people, and like, and then sometimes you have this weird thing where you're like, oh, am I being cynical? Am I being whatever? And then it's
am I being a Pharisee? Am I that guy?
Exactly, right? Yeah, Lord, thank God I'm not like them. You know? But it's this weird thing. But that song just resonated. And I was like, on a as a Christian sense, I'm like, this is dope. On an artistic sense, I'm like, why is it the second track?
Artistic.
Yeah.
It had to go somewhere.
Because I feel like those ones normally get put at the bottom. First, let me give you the I like when.
Now, you know what? It does make sense.
No, I like when the heavy hitters come first.
Yeah.
Clips did it recently.
You know what? Because I'm multifaceted creator, but one thing that I really I believe I'm known for is to rap. And there wasn't. It was weird. Like, yeah, the number of rap to top singles was a bit heavy on. I need to look at the track list again, but I feel like there was quite a few rap songs. I had to really like spread it out. I think that was one of the reasons. But also make sure the story is being told. Because obviously straight after Dead Heroes, there's the transition into Mirror Mirror, which is the whole concept. You hear this voice. I don't know what if you guys hear what you hear about it, but essentially it's a drug dealer watching Hollyoaks, which is a part of my testimony of he's smoking and he gets a call and he has to go make a drop. And then as he makes a drop, he gets in the car and then Mirror Mirror starts going, and then you zoom into this history of a 10-year-old me who looks in the mirror and doesn't even know who he is. So, and then also it's this whole concept of like heroes are like in a way role models are like heroes, and here's a role model you're about to see like me, and then you go into some of my history and then kind of to say that, oh, that where did it start? So that's where Mirror Mirror comes in. So I feel like that was one of the reasons I had to come in, and then we leave that bit for a while. We go into Can't Deny, it gets a bit lighter.
I want to ask you about this.
Yeah, go on.
Because it's a very good song.
Thank you.
And I like the bar where you go, I like a kiss on the lips, but what happens in the yard, I can't give to the kids.
Okay.
And I was like, that is a perspective that feels lost in mainstream music, right?
Yeah.
But I was like, the actual song is a bop.
Yeah.
Like this could easily play at a cookout, it could easily play at a whatever. And I was just like, does society just not enjoy it if it's not explicit?
Even in Christian rap, it's getting. I love I spoke about this one time. I said I love the
wife
line.
Tune?
Huh?
The wife tune on Christian albums?
Yeah, there's always the wife tune that ends up on a lot of albums, but then it's the line that they get to play, which is like I'm saying stuff, but because it's my wife,
I get to say
I get to say it.
I think it's still rare, but there's a handful of maybe artists that, you know, do freely kind of bring it, but it's still rare. I think it's a shame, bro. Like, bro, like that Can't Deny is probably not the most like explicit and fun. We got a lot of track for Dance For Me. Shout featuring BZ. Pretty Girl, who's the finest of them all. Take a picture, I'ma put you on my wall, dance for me. And I'm like, for me,
what's to be upset about?
You get me? And I don't even like to wait. I don't like to even hide behind my wife, which I have, which is the Christian license, bro. Because that song is like, it's like, it is. I can rap a bit. The verse is slow down, spin you around. I'm not the one to kiss and tell, but I'm telling you now. And that's not a scenario I've had with my wife. I didn't tell her slow down. But when I'm writing it in the studio, bro, I'm seeing myself in the dance. I'm seeing myself like moving to my wife. Cool. I'm making a pattern. So anyone else who listens to it and they hear that record, go and do your thing, bro. And for the record, for the listeners, I have a strong track record of relationships being built from my shows. Like I can hands down say there's been strong 5 marriages.
I love that.
From my show. People come to my show and like, oh, I met.
That's kind of crazy.
That's
bro,
I
you know
say it.
You got at least 5 crowns in heaven for that.
Bro, serious, strong relationship. One of them just had a youth, and I'm like, sometimes I'll be like, and I heard it at the speech. Oh, we met at a show. And I'm like, you better say that was a Still Shadey. You better call them Still. You get me, like, get me, like, but no, glory, like, bro, that's a statement in itself. Like, just release, like, pull up. You get me? Like, just don't, like, just be normal, be nice. Like, you don't even need to say, like, I'm at a point now as well. I say it to everyone around me. Like, I don't stutter. Like, just do what you gotta do. Like, I don't even think it's any way complicated, these barriers and pathways to try to just, like, communicate what you're doing. Just don't be a fool. Like, don't be, don't say something dumb that you don't believe in.
Exactly.
But let's be real.
Yeah.
Like, you get me? Like, if you wanna, bro, like, I say a lot of time, like, yeah, you're sexy. I'm like, sexy.
Yeah.
Like, just pull up, sexy.
Yeah.
You gotta be good. Like, and I think I a lot of times as well, I feel like people are affirming to me. I have a strong community, fans that are understanding of that, even though I do have a few things nowhere near controversy of stuff saying, oh, Shadey's this. And I really believe from my community and from my own perspective, that's because I think I'm consistent with my honesty. Like, I don't think I'm withhold, like, even a pastor, man of God, like, on the pulpit now comes up and shows a little chest on a holiday on the gram, shut down, because it's like people don't know how to perceive them because they've only seen this holier than thou image. But if you're kind of consistent with just I like me. You get me? I love Baileys. Everyone knows I love Baileys. Like, I drink, I love Baileys. Thank you, I'm on that, you gotta do it twice. You get me? That's a tasty drink. It's a tasty drink, and I'm trying to get the sponsorship deal because every time it's my birthday, I get like 20 bottles, and I have to give because everyone's like, for Christmas they're like, Shay, what do we get, Shady? They give me bottles, and like, you get me? I got every flavor. Like, it's kind of like a collectibles kind of thing.
Random fun fact I discovered in a bar somewhere. If you mix Bailey's original with Chambord,
okay,
it tastes like a jam donut.
Oh.
He's like, okay.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm like, how does that?
Incredible.
Apparently.
Okay, we'll work that out.
Yeah, it's good.
Nah, man.
I was gonna say in line with that. Then, do you think it's difficult to be a Christian rapper, like, as a whole?
You call yourself that even.
If you put yourself in that category.
Because I know that that's the discourse that we always hear about as well.
Yeah, like, I'm like, yeah, I do. I do, in short, yeah. Do I find it problematic? At this point, I just really, like, don't care anymore. But I understand there was seasons where I really did care. I think why I don't care anymore is a handful of reasons. I think one of the great things that I talk about in this topic is something my old manager said to me, like 2 years ago coming now, when we won our first MOBO for Best Gospel Act.
First, by the way.
There's more than one. Come on, nah, man, we give thanks. And I remember it was a weird one because a year before that, I wasn't sure I wanted that category. I was like, it was a weird category. Why am I lined up with Auntie Cece? Like, you know what I mean?
Why am I in the same category that my mom would listen to?
It wasn't Adam, you know what I mean? But then and I tweeted, and then a few of my peers hit me up in private and they were like, I know what you mean, but you still got to celebrate and blah, blah, blah. So I humbled myself a bit, and then I kind of was just like, oh no, wait, this is actually a blessing. Just anything being celebrated, like whether you agree in the language of the category or not, you're being celebrated. So give thanks. And that's how I see it now. And that's how I tweeted when we got nominated a second time, like, just speak, because my perspective was like being recognized in such a microscope of an industry event is a huge blessing because you're being recognized and there is millions of artists around the world who are great and talented that might not have this opportunity. So to be given this opportunity is something that I hold really gratefully. But to spin back around to what my manager said when I was kind of navigating the fact that I had one now, it was one of the things she said is, okay, because there was a huge hype around Still Shadey in those first 3 months when I got that MOBO in 2023, picked it up 2024. It was like, oh, like, there was emails, brands, there was this demand. Oh, the award show, we had like three or four different brands of what can I wear. And then I had a new brand agent who's amazing, who came in. She's a dear friend today that respectfully wanted to just see what we could do together. And that was really, and so it was dope, but it was also a learning point in my career where I felt I needed to become something else as a professional, as a performer. And I won't go into it unless you guys have some questions around that. But I remember in that moment, I started to say, what does this MOBO actually mean? What is this sort of represent? What should I go on to do? And my manager just said it randomly one time. She was just like, well, the topic's no longer about Christian rapper. Yeah, you've won the best MOBO for best gospel act. She said at this point, it's about defining what best gospel act is. Because I feel like there's this pressure of definitions that come with Christian rapper, gospel act, which boxes you. Whereas if you see it as an opportunity to define what it is the moment you are part of the label, then there no longer is this insecurity. Because I think when people call me that, they are also talking about X, Y, Z rappers that I do not want to be associated to. Like algorithmically, practically, marketing wise, I don't want them. I don't want you to click
follow on them and I come up and suggest it.
And that's just something you got to swallow. But if you look at the bigger picture of, hey, there's an opportunity of where I can be a face towards the beauty of Christian rap, where then they get to experience incredible artists like a Hovey, like you can actually begin like a DC3, like you can actually start to say, oh wait, there's a great opportunity here. So that really was a blessing, where anytime I step, I just kind of like, I represent. Not all the way to say I'm a Christian rapper, like it's more than that. I think just being a Christian in this space is a great honor to represent.
I love that.
Yeah, man.
I think on the album you had two guys actually that have really done well in, I guess, reframing that label. Lecrae and Governor B.
Yeah, that's right.
Two artists that I actually enjoy quite a lot. When you got the Lecrae feature, did you expect them to do the UK accent?
The gospel Drake to you a little.
I didn't know what I expected, man. I was just looking forward to him pulling up, and it's a crazy story because we were back and forth in DMs for a long time regarding the record, and one random day, bro just calls me and says, "Oh snap, I'm in London. I forgot to tell you."
Oh wow, yeah.
But let's make it happen. And then me saying, say less. I didn't just set up a recording studio session. I brought the hood out and I said, yo, let's shoot a video. You know what I mean? But that all happened in the same day. So when that was all happening, the fact that he was actually coming, like the fact that he hasn't even recorded his verse and we have a whole entourage of ready to do his verse, it was like, I was thinking way ahead of the actual song, which I wasn't worried about. It's Lecrae, but I was really like, what is gonna be? Yeah, bro. Like I think Crae's done it a few times in like little bits, like Walk as well. But I think it's a creative move, you know, paying homage. You know what I mean?
Sure.
No,
What do you lot think of the verse?
The first time I heard it, I was like, whoa, I didn't like that. And then it got really catchy. And now I enjoy it.
Exactly.
Ain't no things of the garden, they get rings. Like there's a couple.
I think when he said
skings.
It's funny because obviously, you guys are very close to the lingo as well. So it's interesting to hear like different perspectives and stuff. I think we did have some conversations. Like I've heard that conversation around the British accent and stuff and that as well, man.
Nah, it's cool.
It's just dope at the end of the day. Like it's proper just.
He's an absolute goat, bro. Dude, like just to be able to, again, like bro, like I had a lot of ignorance of corny rap as well. But always knew who Lecrae was. Like he was probably the only person I knew. I don't have a testimony of listening to Christian rap when I was younger. The only two people I categorically only knew was Kirk Franklin, who's not even
Yeah.
a rapper,
Yep.
Lecrae, and then Governor B.
Yeah.
Like that's all I
Yeah.
knew. That they were serious Christians,
Yeah.
but they were doing some serious stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So to have both of them on my album,
That's
not
incredible.
Uncle
Yeah,
Bill,
that is big flex.
Incredible.
Big flex.
Bless him, man.
Governor B, yeah. I think that is somebody who probably very organically has steered away from the label because he's very well navigated being loved by
His
the UK
community.
in general, right? Like, cause I mean, seeing D Double get on a song with him, seeing him on Top Boy soundtrack, the first song you hear in the latest season,
Yeah.
like all these kind of things, the other features he's done, whatnot. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think you're an artist that I can definitely see in that same trajectory.
Yes, sir.
And it's like, for you, I guess at the end of the day, you're also still an artist. So it's like, it's exciting if a Dave says, yo, I want to work together, or if Little Sim says, I want to work together, or whatever it might be, right? How much of that would feel like validation in your sense? And it's like, how do you feel about that convo around? Is it validation, you know, the whole world and this and that? Because I'm like, artistically, I can see it as validation.
When you say, I don't like the word validation,
Okay, good.
but like, I'm definitely for it.
Yeah.
I think it's just pushing the music forward, pushing the art forward. Yeah, like also like for me, I strip it back. Like I make music with my friends. Like I make music with people I like, Christian or not. Like, do we have a relationship? So like anyone you see on that album, Claudia Saki, BZ, you know, Becca Folks, Governor, like Lecrae, like these are all people like I've connected.
That you actually
with.
like them as
I
people.
like them,
Yeah.
like, and I think that's the main criteria I
Yeah.
think about working. That's why I can't just make a song with someone that just in the DM. I'll get on a call and do a Zoom and like get to know you, know your family, because I think that's the security in knowing a part of someone's heart before getting on the song with them.
100%.
Because it don't, I have no. There's no criteria of like, oh, because he says Jesus in a bar, he's
Now
the
we're
guy
good.
to
Yeah.
work
Yeah.
with.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what's gonna be happening behind your closed doors, bro. So I'll feel
And
safer.
now I'm the guy that's got a song with him.
You
Yeah,
get
something
me?
might pop out, you know,
bro.
yeah.
I'll feel safer with a man that has that past.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He's on his journey, and
Yeah.
like I know that he's literally like. He's in that space. I mean, I don't want to name drop people to validate where they're at with their walks, but I've worked with artists that are in that space. But yeah, so not necessarily validation, bro. But yeah, man, I agree with the sentiment that Gov is a great example of someone that's just being authentically himself, and he's not hiding from his Christian mantra to disengage with the rest of the world in his interests, i.e. his relationship with West Ham, his football club.
I love that.
You
What
get
he
me?
has with West Ham is unbelievable.
And that's what you should do. And that's what I say to like artists again, like with business development, like who are you? Like what do you do? What positions you in that space? You know what I mean? Like I've worked with D Double, I've worked with Miss Banks, I've worked with artists of that space, you know, on various different projects outside of music. You get me? I've done that stuff with 4-8, Blue Chelsea Football Club again.
Is that your
in
club?
that space? It's my club that I used to work with. Yeah.
Yes.
Say that again.
I won't ruin the bag.
It's a club that I work with.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But like again, it's just who are you? Like I love like we all are people. Like we have
Yeah,
interests.
100%.
Like I love Bailey. Shout me like again. Like,
Honestly,
you get me?
please.
Like, you get me? It could have been hair making everyone cherry and that. But like no, all jokes aside, like I just think it's so beautiful to just. That's why vulnerability is important. Getting to know
Yes,
each other. What's your
definitely.
story? So
Definitely.
yeah, man, I appreciate that you can see me in that place of positioning. It's not forced, bro. Like I just love people. So like I'm just around people and I don't struggle to connect with people from different spaces.
So you got a deluxe version of the album coming?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
What can you tell us?
Yeah, I can tell you all, man. I don't know when this is dropping, but we're about to announce the deluxe version. depending on when your
Yeah.
audience hears this, it
Yeah.
might already be out. Yeah, the deluxe version drops 26th of September.
Yeah.
So it's soon.
Hey.
It's soon. Yeah.
I need it. What like? Is there more feature? How many more tracks? Feature wise, is there someone that you're like, yeah, I've been saving this one on the top, or is it like?
You know what? I think the main thing is just that I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into Glorious News. It's gonna be a year in a few days, and I just want the legacy of the album to continue. It's already doing so much through the programs that it's running. Mirror Mirror is an official program that happens annually, where kids are unpacking the song, and it's just serving so much in Croydon. And I just want the music as well that is just flipping hard to just to continue to just be listened to. So a deluxe was the right way to go. We got 6 new tracks on them. Spiritual Sense with DC3 is obviously the first single.
That is catchy.
This whole trip, we've spiritual sense. We've just been walking around.
Come on, man! Shout out the boy DC. All I believe all of them are features.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Every
Nice.
6 tracks.
Yeah.
So,
Sick.
yeah, when you see that track list go live, bro, it's gonna look very, very colourful.
Gonna be good.
Yeah. So yeah, and all of them are my people. All of them are my friends.
Yeah.
I would say Order My Steps, which is featuring Melodies from Heaven. That incredible choir was one of the most popular songs on Glorious News.
Anything with a choir,
Oh man, the bang.
regardless of who it is, I'm like, I'm listening.
Yeah. So we got a record on there with Melodies of Heaven again. It's called Lift Your Name. It takes the throwback chorus. You came from heaven to earth. So we whipped that round. It's my first little like what's it called, remake.
Yeah, KB loves that.
Yeah,
KB.
Governor B
also
And
used
Governor
that
B,
on every album.
yeah.
Yeah. He
Until
was actually the
it's
one
true.
telling me, bro, you need
You need to do this. This is the best.
Trust me, the youth groups are gonna love this.
You get me? So yeah, it's a
that's
little
nice.
flip
That's so
still. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's just a way to just really keep the conversation going. Yeah, man. Glorious News. It was a lot. It's definitely a lot for me. Like that process, and yeah, man. I hope the fans,
Oh yeah.
enjoy it, man.
I mean, they're enjoying it. You see it?
We enjoyed it in Australia.
I want to
For
say
sure.
you're a bar as well, man. This one I had to send into the group chat, man. Clark Kent can't get rich off a day job. Little homie made flips off crypto on a night in.
Yeah. He dropped his phone, by the way. For the
Mike
listeners.
What do you
Moment.
mean, man? Like,
I mean what I mean, man.
he said it.
I mean what I mean.
It's stuff like that.
And
but
I love wordplay and like lyrical content, but I never want to compromise what I'm saying to say something.
Yeah.
Like I want to just say it how it
Say it
is.
straight, yeah.
Like I really just want to express and rap.
Yeah.
But if so I never think too much about how can I say this in a certain way. I think I just want to say that. But obviously I'm saying, because I'm talking about heroes already.
Yeah.
So Clark Kent's in my head.
course.
But like that crypto bar is just
on a
like,
night in.
I don't know. It just, I really, sometimes I listen back, I'm like, yo, oh snap.
That was me.
I
Okay,
dropped
you were in
that
your
one.
bag of that
I
one.
did
You
that
did that. You get me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think for me, I just really love, I just love to say it. I really love communication, language. I want people to, no matter what I'm saying, make sure they understand.
Yeah.
And most of the time, just gotta say it how it is, man. So yeah, man. But I appreciate the.
Oh, there's so many
It
more
is,
as well,
it
man.
is.
But that one there, I said, let me just bring this.
It's a fun one.
Yeah, it's a fun one, you know what I mean? It's just fun. I'm like, yeah.
You know who-
This is someone having fun with it.
You know what my favorite song is on the album? Could
Yeah,
you
actually,
guess?
yeah, true.
Could you guess?
Let me look at this track
Just quick
list real
look.
quick. Yeah.
Just refresh your memory.
Oh, man.
Oh, flip through that. What are you thinking?
We're going to get it wrong, regardless. I want to think.
Yeah, let me know why and this as well. Like,
Flowers on Caskets, maybe?
ooh, that's a really good song.
But it's not the one.
It's a really good song. Yeah, shout Claudia Saki as well. Yeah, that's a really important song.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not the one in my head.
For me, I was going to go Order My Steps.
All of My Steps, really good song. Probably took the longest to make.
Yeah.
We literally had like like 5-6 different like studio locations
Yeah, man.
on that song. Different locations, bro,
5-6.
to get to link the keyboardist,
wow.
you know, to link the choir, to then do the mixing, send it off somewhere else to the mark. Like
crazy,
that
man.
that's like heaven. Like
Yeah.
why
Yeah,
it's done
that's-
so much is
Yeah.
I for those types of songs I know I need to get it right. So it's like I need to invest some time and
no,
money.
we're
But
on
yeah,
it.
it's not that one either. Yeah, I'm a rapper, bro. Which is my
I mean, if you're rapper, since they were going there,
it's Art of Pain. Art of Pain.
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's my diary, man.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's my diary. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever been more vulnerable on a
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, that one there, like for me, and again, I've never performed it. Actually, I performed it at my headline show in O2 last year, only once. It's not that I wouldn't perform it. It's just, yeah, that song, like, even
So
where
what?
it is, that's like, yeah. But, like, and I don't know when next I need to be that vulnerable
yeah.
again. But for me, like, oh, bro, even when I wrote it, just an interesting story. I was in my first flat, moved out of there, had a very nasty argument with my wife, and I just said, I walked out, and I remember I was outside a coffee shop. I was in the coffee shop doing work, then the coffee shop closed, and I didn't want to go home because I was still red. So I left the coffee shop, and then I went outside. There was this like bench, and I remember it was winter time, freezing.
Yeah, it was hot.
Freezing.
You were so hot, you kept yourself
So
warm.
hot, I kept myself warm. I sat down, locked in my headphones. I said, "Bro, let me just open up this record that Sampa sent me. Need to get it finished, bro." When I'm hearing those violins, it was just like God was just like telling me release, release, and it was just like I found myself thinking like South London memories, and I was just already thinking, man, where did this start? Why is this heat here? And I just went back into that space, and then I got some secrets that I can't share. It's crazy because I'm not the same brother I was last year.
That's mad.
I told myself it wouldn't be my last tear, and then before I knew it, I'm just like, how many times did they film me? And I forgave them. They're busy complaining, and I'm just typing, bro. And I'm just in that flow state, bro, locked in, bro. And I teased my wife about it. Now I'm like, babe, let's argue.
It pissed me off real quick.
Send me to the coffee shop. Bro. I was penning like, shout out my wife, man. Like honestly, like it's the definition of turning something very
Pain into
nasty
art, yeah.
into art,
Yeah.
art of pain. You get me, like, and yeah, bro. So it's a blessing, man, to use those pieces, man.
sure.
Come on, man.
Honestly, we could go forever, but we need a.
Get
I
out.
think there's someone else that's about to jump
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
so we
for sure.
sadly have to wrap
Sadly,
it.
I have to-
It's a pleasure being here.
Honestly,
man.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Next time
truly.
I'm in your side of the woods, man.
Hey, we'll happily come
continue the
back.
conversation.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
We'll happily come back.
Come on, man.
But yeah,
Let me know
please
what you
come
think
back.
of the
Yeah.
deluxe, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
For
man,
sure.
most
Thank
definitely.
you.
Make sure the Baileys is there, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Nice on beats.
We'll have
we
it
do
for
another
you.
show called Ranks where we react to stuff. We want to start doing like listening party type stuff. We might just run up the deluxe.
Why not?
Little
Sure,
Bailey's
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Life
Come
is
on, man.
good.
That's an honor. That's an
It's
honor
good.
there, man.
But yeah,
Thank
hey,
you so
honestly,
much.
it's been a blessing, man.
It
So I
has
appreciate
been.
that.
No doubt, no doubt.
Thank you guys for joining us. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share it around, rate us on Spotify, follow Still Shadey in the description. You'll see everything that you need.
Yes,
We'll
indeed,
catch you guys next week. Peace out.
Bye.
Peace.
Whoosh.